The Rams dominate Philadelphia in the first half, and then Nick Sirianni, I've never been the biggest fan, had to go in at halftime and make adjustments. And he did. And the adjustment was just pass the ball to A.J. Brown. So the Rams match up well with Philadelphia. We've seen that the last two times they play, except two areas. They don't have big physical corners, and A.J. Brown can eat them alive. They didn't draft one. It was a surprise. They should have. The Rams have smaller corners, and they do not match up with A.J. Brown at all. 10 targets, 6 catches, most yards all season. He's just tossing guys like croutons in a salad bowl. The second problem the Rams have, they're not very good at center. They had a backup right guard. Between Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, the Eagles have the best interior D-line. I mean, honestly, by a long shot in the NFL. Well, it's not a position of strength for the Rams. We saw it last year when Jalen Carter blew up the Rams offense in the snow to seal a Philly win. And we saw it yesterday, 2 block kicks. Then on a 4th and 1, the Rams tried to run it and went backwards. So between A.J. Brown manipulating the smaller Ram corners and the Rams' inability to block 2 great interior defensive linemen for Philadelphia, they're not beating this team unless they make a move, in my opinion, at the trade deadline. And I know all of you are saying this morning, hey, Colin, I thought Jalen Hurts wasn't good from the pocket. Well, he had -1 passing yards in the first half. It was embarrassing. And Jalen has these halves where he looks like he does not know what he's doing. But to Nick Sirianni's credit, Sirianni listens to his players and relates to his players, and they went in at half and figured it out.
Wow. That's certainly a take. That is that's definitely a take. I mean, that is what we call a sports opinion. That is okay. I don't even know where to begin here. Because first off, we started off this take just talking about all of the Rams' issues. Well, the Rams don't have this. Well, the Rams don't have this. Well, the Rams. And it's like, wow, A.J. Brown. And it's like, first off, Colin was making the argument that you don't need a receiver like an A.J. Brown and that the Eagles should trade A.J. Brown. I mean, he literally said that, what was that, just last week? Oh, my gosh. Which obviously was always absurd. And now we can't even give Jalen Hurts flowers. Because I know people are saying that Jalen Hurts is good. You know, you said that he's not good in the pocket. Well, he had -1 yards. That's all. That was his fault. It was his fault that they're not really calling pass plays. It's his fault that this offense is so insanely predictable, specifically in the first half, as Greg Olsen mentioned, that they were constantly just putting him in these weird, bizarre situations, and then it's 3rd and long, and then they're not even calling pass plays for Jalen Hurts. They're literally just handing the ball off. Like, that's Jalen Hurts' fault? Do we hear ourselves right now? Do we hear ourselves? Jalen Hurts is making insane throws on 3rd and 4th downs to score touchdowns, to move the chains. They're putting the ball in his hands. He throws the ball over 30 times. The amount that they say that he's not allowed to throw the ball, that he's not good enough. Okay, Matthew Stafford, who's elite in the pocket. Jalen Hurts has more completions, 21 for 32, 19 for 33 for Matthew Stafford. He throws for 226 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 117.4 passer rating. Matthew Stafford, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception, got to take care of the ball, and an 82.4 passer rating. And how many rushing yards does Matthew Stafford have? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, maybe this box score is wrong. I can't see it. Is Matthew Stafford's... I don't see Matthew Stafford's rushing stats here. That's so weird. Oh, what did Jalen Hurts have? 9 carries for 40 yards? While Saquon Barkley, you know, the workhorse, only had 46 yards, 2.6 yards per attempt, per carry. Jalen Hurts had 4 total touchdowns? Oh, okay. Right. He wasn't huge with his legs. He didn't make up big plays. He wasn't huge on 4th down and 3rd downs, and they weren't tush pushes? Okay. It was just all A.J. Brown. That throw to Devontae for the touchdown on 4th down. Do we hear ourselves right now? I mean, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I just don't even know. I really don't. I mean, they were down, what was it, 26-7? I mean, this was a huge Jalen Hurts game. Look how this even said. Look at what it even says at the bottom. Shocked Hurts pulled off this epic comeback. I wasn't shocked when Josh Allen had his epic comeback. I'm not shocked when Patrick Mahomes has epic comebacks. I'm not shocked when Lamar Jackson scrambles for like 45 minutes and then throws a dart 50 yards down the field. I'm not shocked that Matthew Stafford's out there doing no-look passes in Super Bowls. Why am I going to be shocked that Jalen Hurts can put a team on his back and lead them to a victory? Why am I shocked that Jalen Hurts can ball out and be special? We've seen it. We saw it even last year, even when they weren't asking him to throw the ball 45 times a game. I've highlighted this to you guys so many times, especially in the playoffs. How many massive third and fourth downs that they put the ball in Jalen Hurts' hands again and again and again, and he delivers. Lane Johnson goes down. No talk about that. No talk about that. Feeling the pressure. I mean, Jalen Hurts was pressured all game. All game. I thought he could only do it when he has anyone could do it behind that O-line. It's like, okay. I mean, I just you know what's so funny? This is actually perfect. I'm watching this game. I watch obviously this game, and I watch the Bears and the Cowboys. And I was talking to my dad, and I said, I was like, this is interesting. A lot of people are you're gonna look at a box score, and people are gonna be like, Caleb Williams had a better day than Jalen Hurts. And I was like, I was explaining to him, I was like, it's really why you got to really watch these games. I'm like, Caleb Williams is throwing to just the most wide open receivers I've ever seen. Tom Brady's just like, wow, how you can't get any more wide open than that. And they said that again and again and again. And Caleb Williams is overthrowing guy. I mean, he had like 5 overthrows at the 9-minute mark of the third quarter to wide open guys. And I was like, it's why you really got to watch the games to really see how they unfold. And again, people are going to be like, oh, he had -1 yards and this. And it's just like, it's just so backwards, because you got to really watch these games, see how they unfold, see what they're asking the quarterback to do, see what the quarterback needs to do. And then now they open the show with Caleb Williams and being like, Caleb Williams, he played great. This was awesome. This is progress. Him and Ben Johnson are in harmony and this or that. And in this game, where Jalen Hurts plays awesome, absolutely awesome, we don't want to give him any credit. The Buffalo Bills were getting rolled by the Baltimore Ravens, absolutely dominated. And Josh Allen, the hero that he is, was awesome and led them to victory. And they won. And I praise Josh Allen, because Josh Allen deserved all the heaps of praise. All the heaps of praise. And we're going to pretend like Jalen Hurts doesn't deserve heaps of praise in this moment? Are we serious? And let me show you something. Okay? Because this is the stuff that drives me crazy. And you guys can think that I'm a broken record here, but this matters. This matters. Jalen Hurts throws for 226 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 total touchdowns. But just remember, 226, okay? 226. Look at these other quarterbacks who threw around 200 or so yards and whatever. This is off screen passes. Baker Mayfield, because they'll say, Baker Mayfield, game-winning drive, this, that. 72 yards off screen passes, 6 for 6. Jordan Love, 5 for 6 on 49 yards of screen passes. Josh Allen, who you guys know I think is a monster, 42 yards off screen passes. How much do you think Jalen Hurts had on screen passes? And these are gimmies. These are done by the coach. This is not a quarterback stat. This is not a quarterback stat. How much do you think Jalen Hurts had? Try to guess. You'd be wrong. -1. 1 attempt, 1 completion, -1 yards. Could you imagine if this Philadelphia Eagles offense could get any of the screen game going in any measurable way that could then actually get 72 yards, 49 yards? Do you think that would help, especially like in the first half, getting some momentum going, getting Saquon going, getting Dallas Goedert going, Devontae, AJ, whoever, pick whoever you want, Dotson? Do you think any of that would help? Do you think any of that would benefit? I mean, it's just kind of crazy. Jalen Hurts had more deep ball passing and a touchdown on 20-plus yards, passes or more, than these guys have on screen passes. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just so wild to me. I mean, we could see the behind the line of scrimmage passes. 55 for Baker, 52 for Caleb, 52 for Jordan Love, 48 for Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, 42. And Jalen Hurts is so far below. He had 1 yard. 1 yard. These things matter. These things matter. So give me a break already with this. It's just give it a rest. We can give Josh Allen his flowers for that awesome epic win against the Baltimore Ravens, which, by the way, has an inferior defense, because all I heard was that the Rams have one of the best defenses in the NFL. No one's saying that about the Ravens right now. They're saying that about the Rams. And this is what Jalen Hurts did. But the story of the game is just all A.J. Brown and the issues of the Rams' defense and their corners. Like, what? Like, wait, what? What are we talking about here, man? Like, seriously, oh my gosh. What are we saying? I don't even know. I can't imagine Jalen Hurts having this game and we can't even give him the credit. I can't. I just don't understand it. He had -1 yards at half, passing yards, and yet he still finished the game with 226, 7.1 yards per attempt, and 3 touchdowns. I mean, you talk about -1 yards at half, and yet what does that mean then, that he had more yards than Stafford? More yards than Sam Darnold? More yards than Bo Nix? More yards than Jordan Love? More yards than Patrick Mahomes? More touchdowns than them all? What is it? I mean, what does that say? You tell me. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Jalen Hurts? I don't know, man. I guess he was lucky going up against just a bad Los Angeles Rams team. And A.J. Brown. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. It's whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.